Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be comparing two of the most exciting adventure bikes on the market today, the 2024 Honda Africa Twin and the 2024 Honda Transalp.
Welcome to Mid Bike Prices. Welcome to Mid Bike Prices.
Right, here we go then guys. So this is the review video that quite a lot of you have been asking about. So you're all interested in the differences between the Africa Twin, which is the model that I own, versus the Transalp 750, which is what Emma owns. So we're going to jump on both bikes and I'm going to give you my honest opinion because I've not ridden the Transalp yet. I am familiar with Africa Twin. This is my third one. I've had a DCT, I've had a manual, and now I'm on the new 2024 manual. Did I want the Adventure Sports? No, I didn't. I didn't like the Adventure Sport extras. A thing that I probably wouldn't use, bigger tank, etc. Motorbiking for me is, I don't really commute. Well, I don't commute actually. I might occasionally go through to my office on the motorbike in summer, but apart from that, it's definitely not about doing long distances, etc. for me. So I'm looking for short blasts, our two tops up to the coast, fish and chips, etc. and riding bikes to deliver you guys content like this. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. And today we're nearly up to 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing considering I only started the channel last year, and it seems to take forever to get up to 500 actually. It seems to take so much time, but then I hit the 1,000 max subscriber and gained another 700 followers pretty quickly. So as long as you're delivering the content and you're following all the rules and guidance with YouTube, there's no reason why you can't succeed. This is not my daily job, as some people have asked. I do run a couple of businesses with Emma, my wife. So we've got an international brand business that we own, and we've been doing that for 22 years. So definitely don't look at this as a source of income, although the income that is delivered from Facebook now that I'm monetized is useful because it pays for things like this. It's not a lot of money at the moment. Pay for little add-ons. I will do a video on monetization and how much I've earned in the last 3 months since being monetized, and the figures might surprise you. Don't expect that once you hit 1,000 subs you'll start earning hundreds a month, because that is not the case. And if you look back at some of my videos, some of them are getting 20, 30, 40,000 views. One of them, which I'll put above now, is an old video, and that's had over 150,000 views. So that's where you start making the wedge, when you start getting views on your videos. So anyway, let's crack on with this review vid. So I'm currently on the Africa Twin 1100. This is the 2024. And like I said, it's my third Africa Twin. I really do like Honda. I've got 3 Honda bikes currently. But a bit of a soft spot for the Africa Twin. So what's the verdict and view on the Africa Twin? Well, for me personally, I love the road presence that this bike has. If you just look at the front and the headlights, it just looks so, it's just got so much road presence. I really do enjoy the look of the bike. I like the sound, I like the delivery of the power and the torque of the 1100. It's super comfortable. Some people do complain about the seat. Now, I can't honestly say that I had a bad experience with the hard, uncomfortable seat on the previous model I had, which was a 2021, and whether or not the new 24 model's been upgraded, I'm not sure, but this is super comfortable, no problems whatsoever. But I get a lot of questions asked about what's it like handling. I'm not gonna lie about the handling. It's at low speeds, it takes some concentration. It really does. Don't underestimate it. It's a very heavy bike. I'm 5'11", and I've got the low seat option on, so I've got the seat in the low point, and I find the bike no trouble at all. Bear in mind, like I say, it is a heavy bike, so when you're manoeuvring at slow speeds, you've got to be committed, confident, and just ensure that you make your turns properly. Once you're rolling on the road, honestly, it's brilliant. It just it's such an easy bike to ride. I mean, like now, look, going around the roundabouts, you've got to be, I'm going 18 mile an hour round, you've got to just be confident and commit to your turns, and you'll have no problem at all. So I really like this bike. Would I recommend it for a beginner? Someone messaged the other day. No, I wouldn't. Definitely not actually recommend this for a beginner. I'd get a year or two under your belt before you consider an Africa Twin. So would I consider the Transalp? I'm not sure, so I'll tell you one way to find out. Let's jump on the Transalp now. Right, so we're on the Transalp now. I'm surprised Emma, mid-bike wifey, has let me ride this. She's a bit precious over this bike, but as you can see, everybody needs to comment. Come on, give us some inspiration and some egging on. She's done 20, well, it was 20 miles. I've just done 4 of them. She's done 20 miles. She did buy a CBR 650R, which I'll put up on screen now. So she's been really enjoying riding that throughout the summer months, but now we're getting into the colder climates. She swapped her CB 650R for this, but she just hadn't ridden it. So come on, Emma. So come on, guys. Words of encouragement in the comments. Get her to get riding this lovely bike. So anyway, this is my first impression, first review, first ride of the 750 Transalp, and I'll be honest, first impressions are, I really like it. I really like it. It's super. It's a beautiful, beautiful bike. It's lovely to look at. It's just gorgeous. You can't deny. It's absolutely stunning to look at. It's light. It's flickable. It's manoeuvrable. It's night and day compared to the Africa Twin. I can see why this has been a popular choice with bikers. The Africa Twin, I would say, borders on a little bit too heavy sometimes in certain situations. After being on this for 5 miles, straight away, it's complete night and day. I'll put the weights up on the screen now, so you can do a comparison between the Africa Twin and the Transalp. But without knowing the weights, as I ride now, I can tell you now this is a lot lighter. So we've not even bedded the tyres in really, so I'm probably doing Emma a little bit of a favour. But honest first impressions, I really, really like it. I really like it. So if you sat on the fence looking at an Africa Twin or a Transalp, thinking the Africa Twin might be a little bit too heavy, go test ride one of these, because it's a nice bike. It is a nice bike. Do you know what? When I threw my leg over back at home, straight away I thought, oh, I like this. And the thought crossed my mind about trading the Africa Twin and getting one of these. But then I thought, there's no point. Emma's got one. I'll just ride this if she doesn't ride it. That's if she allows it. But it's punching for a 750, and do you know what? It sounds awesome. It sounds really good. I really like it. got a real beefy sound. So, what are my impressions? Well, I like it. I think it's a nice bike. I really do think it's a nice bike. And what was I going to say there? What was I going to say? So I think stop it. So it's a bit of a nightmare junction, this one. Always loads of gravel on the corner there. Let's have a little wind up. Hey, I'll tell you what, it's punchy. This pulls. I'm impressed. I really am impressed. It's a bike that I looked at before buying the Africa Twin, but do you know what? Creature of habit. Had 2 Africa Twins before, and I thought, right, I'll have another Africa Twin, but I thought this was too small. I thought more maybe suited for shorter people, ladies. Don't take any offence, guys, if you've got one, because I was completely wrong. That was a thought in my mind anyway, in my head. But what a easy bike. It's so easy and lightweight. I'm really, really, really enjoying this. So this is the new 2024 Honda Transalp 750. It's got the gorgeous colours, absolutely stunning. What is there not to like? And it's a Honda. They just go. But performance-wise, I'll put the numbers up on screen. The 0 to 60s. The Transalp versus the Africa Twin, because I'm not sure whether this feels a bit punchier, a bit quicker. I might be wrong, because it's lighter. Maybe that's the reason. But and another thing, I'll be honest, it sounds better than my Terminoni exhaust that I've just installed on my Africa Twin. It looks amazing, but it pretty much sounds like stock, like standard. Now this bike, as standard, it sounds amazing. It sounds great. It really does sound good. Listen to that. And it pulls. Wow, I'm impressed. Part of me's thinking now I wish I'd have had a sit on one of these and had a test ride. What a bike. I really like it. I really like it. So we'll carry on. We'll just have a little bit more of a review, because I'm really enjoying this. I don't feel like going back home yet. But what a lightweight bike that just is amazing. I tell you what, I was riding the other day and was it on that section there? I don't know. I was riding the other day and I had Oliver on the back, and car decided to turn right back there, and I had to slam on while I was on the Africa Twin, and yeah, it was a bit touch and go, to be honest. But we made it. Oliver, bless him, he was dying to go Killian and have a ride on the Africa Twin, and he's a big lad. He's 14. He's nearly 6 foot. He's a unit. Plays rugby, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I think anyway, borderline probably too heavy, I would say. So anyway, it was all good fun, and we managed to come out of that situation unscathed, which was nice, because we don't want any hassle. And it's times like this when I wish I was on my Fireblade. I'd have had a little bit of fun with them 2 lads there. But anyway, we digress. It's all about the Transalp. That was a bit daft. I just saw him overtake there on that bend. You can't have seen there, surely. So the Transalp 750. Road closed here. What now? Well, let's have a listen. Yeah, that sounds amazing. As standard, wow, you wouldn't want to mess about with this and put an exhaust on. As you can see in my previous videos, I can be a little bit of a nightmare for swapping out exhausts. Just give that a bib as we go by, just always paranoid someone's going to pull out. Yeah, I always swap out my exhaust, but do you know what? If this was my bike, I certainly wouldn't be swapping out. Oh yeah, listen to that, and it just pulls. It pulls. What a great bike. Beautiful. Well impressed. Well impressed. Ah, it's punchy this, it pulls, it really pulls. Really does pull, I'm impressed. I'll just pull up here and we'll have a little look at this beautiful, beautiful Transalp. Oh, tell you what, I like it. It's sporty. I think the Africa Twin sometimes it just comes across as a bit lazy. A little bit lazy. She's had this bike lowered as well, so need to get the side stand cut down a little bit because it's a little bit upright now she's had it lowered, but that's a punchy bike. I really like it. I'm well impressed with that. That is a stunning bike. Absolutely stunning. I really like it. Listen to that as well. It sounds wicked. Sounds absolutely stunning. So we'll just take a quick picture of that for our Instagram. I'll keep my eye out for cars because they'll come bombing down in. You get tractors and all sorts of stuff. What a bike. Really impressed with that. I am honestly really impressed. And it's got the gold wheels. Gold wheels just finished the bike. Absolutely stunning. I'm jealous. I've got gold wheels on my Fireblade. I'll show you that on screen now. But not on my Africa Twin. My other one did have gold wheels, but this one doesn't. So I'm a bit gutted. But yeah, honestly, right, I'm not just saying this, and I'm not saying this for clicks or anything like that. That is a weapon. It's a machine. Look, I'm not comparing it to a performance bike, but for an adventure style bike that's lightweight, looks the part, you're not going to go wrong with one of these things. Absolutely gorgeous. Do I regret buying my Africa Twin? No, I don't, because I love my Africa Twin, but if I'd have test rode one of these, would I have bought one of these? To be honest, probably I would, yes. Right, let's jump back on. We'll have a little cruise around these back lanes. And go back and have a brewski. But yeah. Traction control kicking in there. This is actually exciting me, this. What's going on? I'm starting to think the Africa Twin's a bit heavy. And I've only been on here for 10, 11 miles. Oh no. Might have to be giving Andy at Miles Kingsport a ring. And then I keep looking at the new Hornet SP. I'm tempted. I had the CB Thou Black Edition. I'll put that up on screen now, you can have a look at that. That was a gorgeous bike, and I think the new Hornet SP is sort of like its predecessor basically. Anyway, this machine, am I impressed? Yes I am. Who's it aimed at? I'd say anybody and everybody. Is this a machine, a bike for someone who's just passed the test, who wants an adventure style bike? Absolutely. Is the Africa Twin? No. I would not recommend getting an Africa Twin as your first bike. So if you're watching this and you're sat on the fence about an Africa Twin and it's your first bike, I'd strongly advise don't go for an Africa Twin. It's a heavy lump. This, on the other hand, is absolutely, it's like night and day. It's beautiful. It looks cool AF as well. I can't believe how excited I've been about this review. I'm really, really impressed with this bike. It almost wheelies up, power wheelies in second. I'm impressed. Did I say that? Woo! Got to be careful because the roads are a bit damp and we're still scrubbing Emma's tyres in. So anyway, this isn't my bike, this is Emma's. This is a mid-bike wife's bike. And she hasn't been riding it, like I said previously in the video, because she's been enjoying her sports bike throughout the summer. But do you know what? I think once she gets her teeth into this, she's going to be really, really impressed. So that is this review of the Africa Twin 1100 and the Transalp 750, as you've been asking for one, and hope that's made some people's minds up, or I hope it's helped you decide a little bit further in which bike to go for. But if it was me and I was making the choice and I had a test road and one of these, I think I'd have gone for one of these. I honestly do think I'd have gone one of these. And that's a review vid on the Transalp and the Africa Twin. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. Ride safe. Bye for now.